going on, guys? Today is quad dominant day. I'm going to try to get some footage for you guys and also kind of do like maybe a talk over with it or something of the sort to try to get you guys some more good content. So stay tuned. Happy Thursday. We're got warmed up, did 50 walking lunges, quad focused to keep your stance short, focus on quads, get warmed up, get them activated. Now I'm getting ready to do some leg extensions. Just do probably 3 sets of warm-ups, and then we'll get into like some heavy weight. Have the extensions done. Only doing 8 reps. With that weight, I could have done more, but the goal today, since I'm just getting back into just doing quad focused days, if I go back to what I normally do, 3 sets, 8, would have been the whole stack. We would have been extremely sore tomorrow and for the next couple days, which is fine, which is always a good goal, but I know how hard I could push myself, and I would be extremely wrecked after today, and that is not going to help you facilitate constant progress. So we're only going to do 2 sets of each movement today with about 80% capacity to make sure that we are able to recover and continue making that progress with the heavy weight. So stay tuned. The next exercise I'm going to do is squats on this machine. I love it because you can get really focused, kind of take the emphasis off of your back. You can go really low if you need to, and it just works really well. I'm going to do 2 warm-ups with this and then 2 working sets, and I'll show you guys the working sets. Two sets of that done. You can see I take pretty short rest in between. I don't like messing around. I don't get out of the position. I don't move. Reason why is because I want to be locked in to the same position as I was before doing the other set. It just reduces the chance of risk of getting hurt, injury, tweaking something, just following the same movement that you already done. And that's just the best way that I found to make sure that I mitigate getting hurt, especially when the weight gets really, really heavy. Right now, like I said, we're only doing about 80%. We're only doing 2 sets. So the risk of injury right now is very low, but it's good to get in that habit to make sure that you follow those steps so you don't get hurt, because once you start stacking on the weight and you start fatiguing yourself, the chances of getting hurt get very high. Next exercise is going to be leg press, and I'm going to warm up with 5 plates right now. Probably go to 6 plates on each side. Nothing crazy. Just trying to get the feel for it again. Trying to get the weight back up just a little bit. Like I said, we're only focusing on 80% today. We're only doing 2 reps or two sets max, 8 reps max. Just trying to get back in the feel of things. You know, the key is not getting injured, not getting hurt, getting back in here, getting the weight to where it's moving easy again, and continually pushing yourself a little bit harder each week. That's what's going to help you guys make progress, not coming in and killing yourself and then not being able to recover, and just pushing too hard. Even though it feels good sometimes to do the heavy weight, push really hard, you're not going to make progress that way. It's got to be a continual, gradual step, baby steps, and trust me, it all adds up at the end. Leg press done. Pretty decent weight. 6 plates on each side, so 12 plates total. I don't really go, like, I don't really care about the weight right now. Like I said, I'm just trying to get back in there, get the feel for a little bit more heavy weight. 2 sets, I don't kill myself. And then, so we got finished with that. Now we're gonna hop over here to hack squats. I don't know if anybody knows how many different types of hack squats there are out there. There's a lot of different brands, and I personally I like the Arsenal ones. I like the Body Master ones. They're really good, but this Cybex one, it's so hard to do. Like, just doing a lot of weight on this is next to impossible. At least for me. I know there's some people out there that have a really good setup and able to do a lot of weight on this one, but on the Cybex hack squat like this one is, how this one's set up, it's so freaking hard to do a lot of weight. So probably not gonna go crazy on this one. Probably just do like a plate and a quarter, 2 sets. I might do a little bit extra reps. I might do 10 reps on this one just because the weight's just a little bit less. But we'll show you guys what that looks like. With just one plate on each side. So we're gonna do 1 1/4. I only did 1 warm-up. We're gonna go straight into 2 working sets, and then that'll pretty much be it for a quad day. Yep, so that's pretty tough. Like I said, still trying to stick with 80%. That was pretty hard for my last set of just quads. Like I said, between doing the leg press and then coming over here to do the hack squat, the only time that I took was to walk 15 feet and then put the weight on here, make that little short video, and then get to work. So that's how quick all this is. This workout only took me maybe not even 35 minutes, maybe 25 minutes at the most, including making this video. So just imagine how much work you can get done if you continually focus like that. One of the things that people do is they take a lot of rest in between sets. It's not needed, guys. We're not power lifters. We're not just trying to lift as much weight as we can. We're trying to successfully tear down muscle tissue the best that we can so we can rebuild more. So weight is important as an end goal, but it's not as important as when you're lifting in between the sets and trying to get things done. So don't focus on getting your rest up, making sure that you do more weight the next time. I don't change the weight on the working sets. The working sets get harder because the rest is shorter, and you should be, taking yourself to ultimately fatigued at 8 or failure at 8, and then do it again and again. And normally, if I was really pushing it hard on this one with 100%, I wouldn't have been able to get to 8 both times. It would have been like 8 and then maybe 6 and then maybe 6 again if I was lucky. But like I said, that's going to be with 100% weight and doing 100% workouts with 3 sets each. So just keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to take all day in the gym. Trust me, you are not pushing yourself hard enough if you're in here for 2 hours and doing that continually every single time. I'll show you what this looks like as a cumulative fatigue at the end. Like I said, this is January 4th, so we'll take some progress pictures at the end, at the first of the month of February, and I'll show you what kind of progress you can really make in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months if you continually follow the proper steps. Break yourself down and allow yourself to recover properly, and you'll be able to make a lot more progress. So let's go, guys. Back on the stepper. Probably just going to do an hour today. Not really feeling too fatigued or anything, but I know if I continue the 2 hours, it's just going to drag me down. I do want to compete this year, and I think that my goal needs to be obviously to put back on some size, some tissue, get back into the heavy weight. My hip flexor has been really bothering me for like the last like 2 months, it seems like. So I'm gonna try to nurse that and continually push the weight up and hopefully get that recovered a little bit without injuring myself again. Like I said, guys, once you start pushing the heavy weight, and this does not pertain to like 90% of the people that I see in the gym that I think are lifting heavy. Most people lifting heavy are just moving the weight. They're not actually moving it properly. They're not using good form. They're not using anything. They're just using their body to move the weight. And I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the guys that actually want to watch strict, good form. Go watch any of the top bodybuilders, even some of the up-and-coming kids. Not Sam Sulek, by the way. Watch some of the guys. Watch Brett Wilkins. Watch Regan Grimes. Watch any of those guys. And watch the super strict form. Watch, what's his name? Jewett. All those guys. They use super strict form to isolate the muscle that you're actually working on. That is what is going to make you look huge, get huge, grow bigger, grow faster. It's going to make you look more round, more 3D as they call it. Trust me, it works. It's what I did for the last 4 years of my bodybuilding stint of 6 years. The last 2 years I looked the craziest, and that's when I always stuck to the program, always stuck to the plan, and did exactly what I'm doing now to redo this transformation. So stick to the plan, guys. Make sure that you do not get hurt, that you do not start just trying to go 100% hard weight. You need to look at what you're doing. You need to remain seated. You need to remain locked in. If your top sets are not scaring you a little bit as far as having to get set up, making sure that you don't tweak anything, don't do anything, you're not lifting enough weight. It's just that simple. And I'm not talking about being stupid, guys. I'm talking about just hardcore effort for 8 reps, locked in, not moving once you get done, 30 to 45 seconds rest, and just completely draining it. Like I said, 25 to 30 to 45 minutes in the gym is more than enough for any bodybuilder, any elite level, because they know exactly how hard they can push every single time. It sucks sometimes because, you know, for when we are starting, a lot of people like being in the gym for hours. I know I did when I was first growing up. Of course, back then I still made gains because I was a kid. Now it's not that case. Once you get older, even into your 20s, late 20s, early 30s, you're not going to be able to go in and just do hours of lifting and think that you're going to be able to continue to make progress. So drop any comments you guys have. What other videos you'd like to see? What other information you'd like to have? Also, we have some sweet gear coming out. It's anabolic.industry.com. I'll have my sweaters and shirts available pretty soon. You guys will like them. I love them. Everybody likes the plain white, black, clean style. So watch out for that, and I'll drop it here pretty soon. But I hope you guys have a great day, and of course, drop any comments. I'll help you guys out.